everybody, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. On this channel, we encourage caregivers to be proactive about their health and well-being instead of reactive. All right, y'all. Now today, we are talking about the 3 benefits of yoga.
Please do me a favor and click on that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our latest videos.
Now we got to turn the clock back. So I want to give you a rundown on how I was introduced to yoga and why I think it is such a great way to promote your self-care. All right, so back in 2006, I was married, a mother of a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. So for 4 years, I had been working as a program developer at a museum. So I had a routine at work. I could almost do that job with my eyes closed, and I had my routine at home. But neither of these routines included anything that was just for me. So one day, a coworker told me about a fitness class that was being offered for employees of the museum. So I was like, okay, tell me more. She said it was completely free. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm there. And I said, but what kind of class is it? It was like step class, hip hop, dance, what kind of stuff is it? She said yoga. I had never tried yoga. So I had an open mind. So I went. I spent 50 minutes learning the basics about the poses and how you hold your body and you maintain your breath. And we learned poses like the mountain pose and downward facing dog and the triangle pose. Y'all, after 50 minutes of yoga, I left feeling that class relaxed and rejuvenated. I felt really accomplished. I walk out of there feeling like I just completed my first yoga class. I loved it. So I kept going back, and I did it for months. So the first benefit of starting yoga classes with coworkers was that it allowed me to be social with people. Now, I had been at this museum for 4 years. There were people that I saw almost every day, and I didn't say anything more to them other than good morning. But now I had a chance to leave the building and walk over to the exercise site, and I got to know people, and it was really cool. And we got to talk about, the second class, we were talking about how our bodies were feeling and calves a little sore, hamstrings feeling tight, all that kind of stuff. But we really enjoyed it. And we were all glad that we were doing something to be healthy. So that was a huge benefit. We were able to be social and be healthy. Another thing that was great about this was because we were in a museum, we got a chance to be in one of their programming rooms, and this was such a soothing space. The architecture of the room was perfect. It had a skylight, so at 5 o'clock, the sun is going down. On the days that it rained, it gave a great sound from outside. There was a skylight, so it just created a really soothing atmosphere. So that just further complemented what we were doing as far as the yoga moves. So yet again, I left there feeling wonderful, invigorated, relaxed, just calm. So that was the third thing that came out of it, was that I was able to continue feeling good. I look forward to going home on the weekends and finding a relaxing space to roll out my yoga mat and try some of the moves that I remembered, and just stretching and breathing and getting myself centered again. So hands down, that was a great experience, and it didn't cost me anything. Important part of a healthy lifestyle. Yoga for self-care is a great way to practice self-care. Through yoga, you can connect with your body and mind. You can learn to relax and let go and find peace within yourself. Yoga can be done alone or with a group, making it a versatile form of self-care. Why is yoga self-care? Now, you may have heard that yoga is a great way to rid the body of stress and get in shape, but did you also know that yoga helps your brain work better? This happens because yoga relaxes the muscles of the body, which relieves stress. When we're less stressed, we have lower amounts of the hormone cortisol flooding our bloodstream. Yoga is good for your heart, mind, and body. Studies have shown that people who are subjected to higher levels of cortisol also exhibited reduced cognitive function. This is because their minds are stuck in the flight or fight mode, which is extremely bad for our mental health. We cannot process thoughts with our higher mind if our lower mind, that's the primitive part of our nervous system that engages during the times of peril, if that part is kicking on unnecessarily. Now, you can lower cortisol levels by exercising the muscles, properly aligning your body, practicing meditation, and engaging in deep breathing exercises every day. All right, here's how it works. Yoga involves stretching and moving the body as well as holding certain poses for an extended amount of time. This works to relieve stress because we are expending energy through our muscles. The postures of yoga also help us to align parts of our body that may have become misaligned, such as our spine, neck, hips, and shoulders. When our bodies are aligned properly, we are better able to channel energy so that oxygen can reach the edges of our body, including our brains. Yoga increases oxygen levels. How do we oxygenate our bodies and brains better? Simple. We breathe. Unfortunately, the daily stressors that we face at our jobs, with our families, and in all of the tasks we are expected to accomplish, these take their tolls on us and fill us with anxiety. Too much stress causes shallow breathing, and this means that less oxygen is making it to the main muscle, our beautiful brain. During yoga, we learn to breathe in a way that activates the vagus muscle, which runs from the brain down to the pelvis, and this helps us to regulate our nervous system. When breathing slows and deepens, our body gets the signal that it's time to rest and recuperate. It is at this time that our brain gets the oxygen it needs to function at peak performance. Yoga teaches mindfulness. Finally, mindfulness is an incredible way to help your brain absorb more information, get more sensory input, struggle less, and focus better. Once our muscles are relaxed and yoga has us back in proper alignment for oxygen to reach the deepest recesses of our cells, we can then channel our minds for deeper focus, which is incredibly beneficial. Not only do we ourselves benefit, but everything that we come in contact with also improves because of our increased ability to think, learn, understand, and problem solve. That's the cognitive functioning. Self-care can involve many different things, such as eating healthy foods, getting enough exercise, and practicing self-compassion. I recommend yoga as one of the self-care practices to try. There are many types of yoga. Anyone can find a yoga practice that fits with their needs, their skill level, and time. I recommend checking out YouTube or your local TV listings for yoga classes or in your community. There are many benefits of yoga, including developing greater focus and concentration, building your strength and flexibility. Yoga can help improve posture, relieving anxiety, reducing stress and depression, as well as increasing self-esteem, improving physical health, promoting well-being, and combating insomnia and other sleep disorders. right, caregivers? Until the next time, take care of you.